Hey guys, welcome to another video. This time it's gonna be a video on Cairage hard mode, but it can also be regarded as a Cairage normal mode guide because it's exactly the same mechanics. It just simply gets a bit easier by not having a wall appear every so often, and it's probably also easier to do, so the boss deals less damage and he dies faster. For hard mode, we're gonna go all over this video. We finally successfully managed to kill it in about 2 hours of trying. I hope this video is going to speed us up for anyone else watching. I wanted to highlight the mechanics in this boss because I still want to try this boss on hard mode and farm the Cairage costume, which is the highly sought after costume. It's pretty rare and it looks pretty good as well. Also the wings are really cool. So I thought this video might be a help for groups of players because right now it's actually also easier to clear this as 6 rather than 12. So if a group of friends just want to go ahead and try this out, then you guys are of course hopefully getting helped with this video. Oh yes!
Oh,
G fucking G,
yes.
boys!
that was first, last man standing.
MVP. Alright, so at the beginning of the fight, not much is gonna happen. All you have to do is simply DPS. The first thing the boss is gonna do is a pull in and then an AoE after that, and he's gonna do that periodically every time. It's important that you have your own shields ready for that phase, and you'll have the supports buff as well, which is called defense, also very important. For the bard, make sure that you have acoustic barrier for that pull in because that's your highest mitigation you have available as a bard, so that you will for sure survive this. Now the blind, don't purity this is simply useless, and it's important that you keep your mass purities for the future phases. The tank is going to have debuffs applied on him by the boss. Initially, the mechanic exists that the tank is simply alternating these debuffs with another tank, but these stacks are resetting every time he hits the following phases, which is at 75% and at 50%, because that's where he's going to start flying up, and those stacks will expire on the tank anyway. The wall, as you see, happens. The wall is something that happens after X amount of time. I'm not sure exactly how the wall works in time, but it's not linked to the boss's health. The wall always deals a fixed 70% damage the whole raid. Don't bother shielding against it because it doesn't take any shields into consideration. So simply make sure that your health is always above 71% so that you'll always survive the wall. It's kind of a heal test. Once the boss hits 75%, you guys need to spread out on time, as you see that we do here, so that this stuff that he shoots at people is not going to spread around on people, because the stuff that he shoots is applying a debuff that is a dot, so a damage over time, and a slow. Now the slow is going to try to kill people by keeping you in these circles. As you can see, we easily walked out of it. It's because we were timing our mass purities for this, exactly this. And it's important that you try to drop your medicals or sonata every time this happens. This happens 3 times in a row, and it's indicated by the debuff shown in the top left corner of your buffs. The circles appear after the buff is gone, so keep that in mind for the timing of when you have to do a mass purity. He's always gonna pull in again for an AoE after this phase, so make sure you have your shields available. What helped a lot for me to survive the phase with the 3 circles is using decoction. Decoction is gonna help a lot dealing with the damage you get from the boss. Now the stuff that he shoots at people is also random, so it's still an RNG factor at who gets how many hits, but your healer should be fine healing those people. You can see the white sonic waves that he's firing. The boss is basically a bat, as bats are shooting sonar waves to see where they have to fly to. The boss is using these sonar waves to find the players to generate more sound. There's a buff called that will generate sound also when you move, so it's very important that you never move on this boss unless you have to, which is only basically for the circles. If you generate enough sound stacks, you will spawn a screamer, which is an extra ad. It's gonna be very annoying to deal with, so simply try not to move too much around, or even never at all. For every time you're gonna go into the 75% or 50% phase, if you haven't noticed yet, we always get it right after the AoE. So try to time that as well, because that way you're the safest way on not overlapping any other mechanics. If you do it any different, you might overlap mechanics and you might die on that purpose. Again, at 50% we get these 3 circles. So we mass period on those 3 circles, move out. Simply basic attack the ads. The ads are more a source of bloodlust healing rather than having to kill them. So don't go too crazy on them, simply use them to heal up on via bloodlust. It's going to help your healer a lot. Again, after this phase ends, your tank will have his stacks reset and the boss is gonna pull in for an AoE. So everybody pops their own defenses there. Once you have your full party, fine. After this 50%, you're pretty much good to go. The next phase, which is a burst phase, is gonna happen at 10%. So now it's pretty much spank and tank and try to survive the wall when it does appear. But at 10%, it's complete mess. It's going to overlap the flying mechanic without the flying, so there's going to be the 3 circles appearing, but he's also going to do the pull and AoE at the same time. If you do get that to happen, then it's pretty much unlucky. There's not much you can do about it except having your people going brain mode and just flash out, try to survive, throw your mass periods, throw your shields. A very good tip I can give you guys here is, if you're a DPS player in this situation, make sure you have a lot of brutality. The last 10% are the most important 10% on this boss fight because it's very easy and it's gonna happen very fast. We made sure that we had our buffs up and our bursts. For engineers, that is having Colossus is ready. Basically for any other class, it's also the highest tier skill that deals a lot of single target damage. Now what I did here as well was I was using our guild banner, which is the teleporting one, the speed banner, and I put that on the beginning as well where we started the fight, so that I could teleport my group out of the first circle to survive the circle. Now after seeing this video again, I would suggest that you would save it and kinda try to use it for when the big AoE happens, because he's overlapping those 2 phases. As you can see here, I'm gonna use the banner to teleport people out of the circle. But right after that, we're gonna get pulled in again from the boss, together with the circles that he drops, so that's a very bad timing. After that, I die on a basic attack because our tank has died as well. As you can see, it all went very fast there. It could have taken 1 more second and we would have wiped that part, but luckily we made it on time. Our bard did the final blow. So that's basically how you kill Cairage on hard mode and on normal mode. Remember, normal mode simply has everything the same. He's probably easier to kill and has no wall mechanic. If you have any more questions about this boss or any other video requests, make sure to ask them in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll show you guys some bloopers that we had, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Focus on healing.
No pity. I just got scamooshed in the head, man. Shit.
Yeah. Why are you doing so much damage, dude?
What happened, guys?
I don't know.
Let's call this the German wall.
Oh no, let's call it the Trump wall. Trump wall!
Don't say trouble. This is gonna have nightmares. Ching ching!
We might overlap. I think he's gonna do AoE when he's doing this thing. Yeah, AoE. Shield up. Spread slightly. Spread, guys, slightly. It's flying. Focus on defenses. DPS adds. Sonata, Sonata, Sonata.
Fuck. Fuck.
Let's wipe. Let's wipe it. Decoctions.
What the
Sonata.
Yeah, too late.
dude?
Gonna try to help looking at it, I keep forgetting. It's gonna overlap
Yep.
here. Shield up and spread.
Can't move.
Yeah, that was bad. That was overlap.
Yep.
It's gonna do the same now.
Yep. Ah, fuck, I didn't see it. I was too late. I'll do
No.
medical. Ah, fuck. Okay, let's wipe it.
Better than before.
No, Jagger, willst du mich verarschen? Ich werde dich ficken, Mama, und ihr ein
Bro, I'm not German. I
Kindgeben.
don't know German. I don't know German.
Das sie wirklich verdient.
Fuck you, man.
If you say it again, I can.
Oh,
Hou je me voor die gek?
I'm ready.
Hou je me voor de gek?
Ik zal je moeite neuken in haar een kind geven dat ze echt verdient.
Okay, I didn't get the last part.
It's okay. I'll leave Draga alone for this. Just don't kill me with the dagger again.
That wasn't me, dude!